between us will be gone when he takes me in his arms.
There, child.
Perhaps we'd better go to the plantation now that Press is coming. Of course, Annabelle is the place for our meeting. We'd better start packing. We'll give a party to celebrate.
And they came, all of them, the old friends. Buck Cantrell, Ted Dillard, Press's brother, Dr. Livingston. Everyone came to Halcyon. And Julie was walking on the clouds and dressed herself in a white dress that she was to have worn to the ball with Press. And Press, he came, and when the carriage stopped, my heart stopped too. For Julie...
Aunt Belle. Oh, it's wonderful to be back at Halcyon. I would have come even if I weren't invited.
My dear, dear Preston.
Aunt Belle, I have a surprise. This is Amy, my wife.
His wife. Press had married. I tried to get away to warn Julie, but I had to stay with our guests, and while I was upstairs, she found him as he was in the library of Halcyon.
Don't move, Press. Are you remembering the time you wanted me to wear white? Are you? Well, until now, I never have. Cat got your tongue, Press.
Julie.
Oh, Press, what fools we were.
Please, that's over, Julie.
Yes, of course. Press, I can't believe it's you here. I've dreamed it so long. A lifetime. No. Longer than that.
But, Julie,
Oh, no, don't say it yet. I put on this white dress for you. To help me tell you how humbly I ask you to forgive me. See, Press. I'm kneeling to you.
Julie, don't.
I want to, Press. I must make you forgive me and love me as I love you.
Julie. Get up. Please.
I've been looking for you, Press.
Julie, this is Amy. My wife.
Julie, where are you? Here, Aunt Belle. I was just about to congratulate Press on his marriage. I'm very happy, Mrs. Dillard, to welcome you to Halcyon.
Julie, child, I'm so sorry.
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't be gentle with me now. Do you think I want to be wept over? I've got to think, to plan.
Julie, you can't fight marriage.
Married to that little washed-out Yankee. Press is mine, he's always been mine, and I'm going to have him. Press, why did you do it?
We'd better join the others.
Why?
Because I love her.
No, you're not such a fool, not after you had my love. How much do you remember?
Everything you ever said or did. But it's past now. It's finished.
I ought to have come to you. I wanted to so terribly. So much that I couldn't. And you felt that way, too. That's what brought you back, Press. You had to come back to the country you know so well. Press, listen. The night noises. The moon through the cypresses. Can you taste the night on your tongue? It's part of you, Press. The mockingbirds and the magnolias. The blue haze on a spring morning when the air is so soft it presses you like a kiss. It's the river rolling forever. The country you were born to.
Julie, please don't do this.
It's part of you, Press, just as I'm part of you, and we'll never let you go. Press, put your arms around me.
Oh, Julie.
This is your country, Press. Amy couldn't understand it. She thinks there'd be snakes.
Yes, and she'd be right. You talk about belonging. Amy's put her life and happiness in my hands. And they're going to be safe there. I think we'd better go in now.
tried to win him back. And when she failed, she did the unforgivable thing. She set herself willfully to cause trouble.
Yes, dear. She seemed possessed that night.
I hear Press had to go into the city.
Yes, they sent for him.
I hope he'll be all right. I had grave reports of conditions there. The plague is sweeping on despite all effort to check it.
They posted a governor's militia guard through the parish. No one will be permitted to leave the city or to enter it now.
Oh, I'm so worried about Press.
A pity he had to leave now. But I suppose his bank comes first.
Oh, Press is devoted to the bank.
Rather unfortunately so.
You don't find that admirable, Miss Marston?
Well, it just seems to me that there are other things more interesting. I imagine Buck finds it so, too.
That's right, Miss Julie. I never go into a bank if I can help it.
Why, Buck?
Because it seems to me they're mostly always studying how they can get away something from somebody.
Oh, I'm sure Buck doesn't mean that the way it sounds.
I'm sure Mr. Cantrell is capable of defending his own insinuations.
Why, Mistress Dillard, I didn't mean to offend. I was just talking.
Of course. Amy, he doesn't realize what he's saying. Doesn't even realize how Julie is using him.
Why, Buck, am I using you?
I'd be right happy if you'd explain that remark, sir.
I'll explain it. You're fool enough to defend what you don't even understand. That Julie's been egging you on. First against Press and now against his wife.
Well, that's pretty talk, isn't it, Buck?
Yes, Miss Julie. That's very impolite talk, very.
Let's put it this way, Mr. Cantrell. All evening I thought you coarse and not a gentleman.
Why, you win, so...
At your service, sir.
Ted, you can't do this.
I'm afraid, Mrs. Dillard, you don't understand our Southern customs.
Gentlemen, will you please take your places? Remember, gentlemen, you turn and fire at the count of 10. Are you ready?
Ready.
Very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Buck's dead.
Julie, you she-devil.
Come on, Amy, we're getting out of here.
We're all going.
How do you propose to get through the guards? And there's yellow fever in the city. Surely my hospitality is better than the plague.
We'll get through. Good night, ma'am. I shall never speak to her again, even though she returned one day from the dead.
When she heard that he was stricken, she had to come to him, don't you understand? She went through the swamp, past the guards, risked her life to get to him.
His wife was at his side. She belonged there.
Julie belonged there, too. Amy understands that now.
She stole him away from Amy as he lay dying.
Theophilus, you must not judge.
Believe me, Mrs. Dillard, it's unthinkable that you go with him there. Armed guards are coming to take him to the Leper Island. It's the law. All who catch the fever must go.
When they come for him, I'm going with him.
No, you can't go, Amy. It is your right to go. You're his wife, but are you fit to go? Loving him isn't enough. If you gave him all your strength, would it be enough?
I'll make him live. I'll die with him.
Amy, do you know the Creole word for fever powder, for food, for water? Can you talk to a sullen, overworked black boy and make him fear you and help you? Press's life and yours will hang on words you can't say, and you'll both surely die.
I must go with him.
Listen, Amy, they're coming. Coming for him. Oh, Amy, it isn't a question of proving your love by laying down your life for Press. Nothing so easy. Have you the knowledge and the strength to fight for his life and your own? Amy, it's no longer you or I.
What do you mean?
I'll make him live. I will. You see, I know how to fight better than you.
I'll fight to the death itself.
Where is he?
Upstairs. Amy, you're the bravest woman I ever saw. I believe you even have the courage to save him by giving me the right to go in your place. Oh, you're not afraid to die. I know that. I boldly ask a greater sacrifice in Press's name, his life.
You love him even more than I believe was in your power.
Oh, let me prove myself worthy of the love I bear him.
Julie, tell me. Something which only you can tell me. Does Press still love you? He himself mightn't know. But you would. Tell me.
Amy, what does it matter who Press loves? It's his life that matters.
Tell me.
We both know Press loves his wife. Whom else could Press love? Not me, surely. I've done so much against him. Had there been any love in his heart for me, I'd have taken him away from you. I tried and failed. Because he loves only you.
I'm grateful for you telling me, in your own way, what I had to know. Take care of them, Julie. I believe you've earned whatever right is mine. God protect you and Press. Go with him.
Amy, thank you. Press! Press, wait!
All right, let's get started. We've got to get him to the island.
Press. Press, I'm here. I'll always be here, Press. Press, darling. I'm here.
Come, Miss Bell. They've gone, and there's no turning back. Come, you cannot stay here in the street. Miss Bell, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking of a woman called Jezebel who did evil in the sight of God.
We are honored, ladies and gentlemen, on this first presentation of Academy Award to introduce a distinguished artist, known and loved by you on the air as Dr. Christian, President of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, Mr. Gene Hersholt.
Good evening. Miss Davis and Miss Revere, your performances were superb. I also thank you, Miss Revere, for so brilliantly playing the role of Aunt Bell in place of Miss Fay Bainter, who is ill. And to you, Miss Bainter, our best wishes for a speedy recovery. The Academy appreciates the significance of this series of broadcasts. We are grateful to E.R. Squibb and Sons for their vision and support in sponsoring these programs. The Academy is dedicated to lifting the standards of motion pictures even higher. It values this platform of expression and views with deep satisfaction the determination to make this radio program, through a broad variety of great weekly broadcasts, an institution in the life of America.
Next week, another great picture. The House of Squibb will present Academy Awards starring the beautiful and talented Miss Ginger Rogers in her Oscar-winning performance of Kitty Foyle. Next week, it is Academy Awards starring Ginger Rogers in Kitty Foyle. Miss Betty Davis will soon be seen in A Stolen Life, produced by Warner Brothers, also producers of Devotion. Miss Anne Revere will soon be seen in the 20th Century Fox production, Dragonwick. This is Hugh Brundage bidding you good night until next week at the same time, when the House of Squibb invites you to join us for Academy Awards. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.